Hi guys, welcome back. I'm your host Dr. सीमा जैन, a SEBI registered research analyst. और मेरा काम ज़्यादातर यही है कि मैं कुछ स्टॉक रिसर्च करके आपके लिए डालती रहूं और अपनी रिसर्च आपको एब्सोल्युटली फ्री अवेलेबल कराऊं। तो आज मेरे पास एक ऐसे ही बहुत खूबसूरत स्टॉक है जिसके बारे में बात करूंगी और जिसको आप इन्वेस्ट करके नेक्स्ट 6 मंथ्स में अबाउट 20, 30, 40% तक आप उसमें रिटर्न ले सकते हैं। ठीक है, उससे पहले आज हम बात करते हैं कि आप मुझे कहाँ कहाँ फॉलो कर सकते हो। यू कैन फॉलो मी ऑन ट्विटर on Seema @SeemaJan2017. You can also follow me on my YouTube channel, which is StockPro, and definitely you can follow me on my Telegram channel. So this is my Telegram channel where I'm super active. We give a lot of breakout stocks where you can just pick up like intraday. You can do intraday trade, you can do positional trading, you can do trading in any which way that you want. So let's talk about Nifty and how does the market look, right? So let me bring you to the TradingView platform. If you have a look at it, Nifty has broken a very strong barrier today, right? So is Bank Nifty, right? Bank Nifty mostly driven by HDFC and HDFC Bank and its allied companies. But whereas Nifty also had, because of these two companies, Nifty also moved significantly. Now, what could be the targets that could be expected? Nifty closed at about 18,032 or 40, and first target definitely looks to be 18,300, and above 18,600, I can see a target of 19,000. But let's not jump. Let's wait for some more time and see how market goes. But it doesn't matter when there are some good company. जब कोई आपको बहुत अच्छी कंपनी मिलती है, तो market conditions ज़्यादा मैटर नहीं करती है. Why? Because अगर उसमें इंस्टीट्यूशनल एक्टिविटी हो रही है, बाइंग हो रही है, तो आपको ज्यादा सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. उसमें अगर आपका स्ट्रक्चर ऐसा कुछ प्राइस स्ट्रक्चर अगर आपको बता रहा है कि प्राइस मूव करने वाला है, डेफिनेटली यू शुड इन्वेस्ट. तो आज मेरे रडार पे एक ऐसा स्टॉक है, उस स्टॉक का नाम है शारदा क्रॉपकेम. शारदा क्रॉपकेम. तो ये क्यों मेरे रडार पे, इस बारे में बात करते हैं. अगर आप देखेंगे तो स्टॉक ने ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 1.5 महीना एक प्राइस रेंज में मूवमेंट किया है बिटवीन 500 टू 587. 500 और 600 के बीच में ये स्टॉक ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 1.5 महीना घूमता रहा है और जाके 2-3 दिन पहले इसने एक ब्रेकआउट दिया है अबव 587. नाउ व्हाट कैन यू डू, राइट? अभी हम उसके बारे में बाद में बात करते हैं. पहले बात करते हैं कि कंपनी क्या करती है और कंपनी के फंडामेंटल्स कैसे हैं. तो सबसे पहले हम चलते हैं कंपनी के वेबसाइट पे एंड देखते हैं व्हाट आर द प्रोडक्ट्स दैट दे मेक. So they are into agrochemicals, right? Agrochemicals. So now why this company looks so good to me, right? What I see at this point of time, huge growth potential into the agriculture sector. As the monsoons are expected to be normal, and uske chalte, and with the government policies which are promoting, the agriculture, I'm expecting this sector to really grow up, right? तो मेरा दो सेक्टर मेरे रडार पे ज्यादातर रहते हैं. एग्रोकेम सेक्टर and the second sector that is on my radar is chemical sector. So in agrochem sector, if I have a look at it, because they are into pesticides, agrochemicals में कौन कौन से chemicals आते हैं? Insecticides आता है, fungicides आते हैं, herbicides आते हैं, veterinary drugs आते हैं, plant growth regulator, fumigants, regulators, rodenticides, like these are the products. So they are manufacturing each one of them. Then they are Sharda Chem is basically a very very big manufacturers of conveyor belts. So these belts are basically what kind of conveyor belts are these? These are V belts. These belts are used mainly in mining projects, followed by steel plants, quarries, grain silos, cement manufacturing facilities, ports, tunneling projects, etc. The company caters to market across Europe, NAFTA, Latin America, rest of the world. The company supplies the product range from its partners in China. So that's the second product that they have. The third they have is the industrial chemical, right? So they have a lot of, if you just go through the list, hydraulic acid, hydrofluoric acid, glacial acid, a lot of industrial chemicals they are providing. Then they have Sharda biocides, right? That's also one of their leading products. And then they have pharmaceutical intermediates, right? So a lot of horizon. And what I was also looking at, They are present in almost like 80 countries, right? These are the countries that they are present, right? And they have network in all these countries. So if I look at it very broadly, the company looks to be really in a good space at this point of time. Now let's come back to the price and talk about the price, what is happening to the price. As I told you, this has accumulated almost like 1.5 months and gave a beautiful breakout on 31st March. Now, what would be my buying strategy? I would buy, first if I get it at 587, right? So my first buying entry could be, let me just mark it for you. First buying entry will be here. The second buying entry could be here, and the third buying entry could be here, right? So first I will, सबसे पहला मेरा जो buying opportunity होगा वो करीब होगा 590 के आसपास. अगर ये नीचे जाता है तो मैं 500 तक इसको accumulate करूंगी, right? और अगर 500 के नीचे जाता है then I will probably exit my trade, but I don't expect it to do like that. So my accumulation zone will be 588, 615, और अभी जैसे आज इसने क्लोजिंग थोड़ा वीक दिया है, बट डजंट मैटर, इट्स अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एक्यूमुलेट. 637 पे करेंगे और फिर हम एक बिगर क्वांटिटी वी कैन बाय अगर ये 675 को ब्रेक, अगर ये 675 को ब्रेक करता है, मेरा टारगेट इसमें रहेगा कम से कम 800, 900 and 1000, right? These are going to be my targets in this particular stock, right? Our holding period could be about 1 year, right? इस stock में holding period कुछ about 1 year का रख सकते हैं हम. From 587 or 590 to 1000, that's my target for this particular stock, right? So the company looks, the fundamentals look very, very strong. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and study what is happening to the screener.in, right? Have a look at the company. It's a 5,650 crore company. The current price is okay. Then have a look at the stock P. It's about 18. Book value is 184. ROC, return on capital employed, is about 23%. ROE is about 17%. And if we go down, company is almost debt free. Company is expected to give good quarter. Company has been maintaining healthy dividend payout. And company median sales growth is 17% for last 10 years. But what is the con here? The debtor days are pretty high, but that's okay, we can handle that. अब हम देखते हैं कि what, how the markets have grown quarter on quarter basis. So if you notice from here, in 2019 it was 760 crores, right? And then there was a dip, and then even Corona didn't affect much. March 2021, 1088 crores, and March, then after that, if you see quarter on quarter basis, right? June to June, if you see here, this quarter has done way better, right, from the previous June quarters. Similarly, September quarter is also doing better than the previous September quarters, right? So that's something to be noticed. And even December quarter has done better than the previous December quarters, right? So those are something which you can really take a note of. Now let's come down to its operating profit margin, right? March 2019, 150 crores. March 2020, 163 crores. March 2021, 203 crore. And March of 2022, we have yet to get the result, and it's expected to give a better result. So year March, every March they have done a better trade, right? Operating profit margin have been consistently growing, right? Which is again a very, very good sign about the stock, right? Now let's go on further and talk about how have been their profit and losses. So अगर आप नोटिस करते हैं तो ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस अगर आप नोटिस करते हैं, the sales have grown tremendously. अगर आप लास्ट 11 साल का सेल्स देखते हैं, सेल्स ऑलमोस्ट 10 टाइम्स से भी ज्यादा है, almost like 10 times. Similarly, expenses have also grown and operating profits have grown tremendously, right? Operating profit margins are also extremely recent. And then we go down to further, and if we see compounded profit growth, it has been 20 years, right? Similarly, if I look into this stock price CAGR, almost 1 year it has grown 100%, right? Return on equity, 10 years equities return is 19%, 5 years 17%, 3 years 16%, and last year it has given 17%, right? And then let's come down to the borrowings. So borrowings are very, very negligible if I compare it with the reserves. So 1570 करोड़ के reserves है और 34 करोड़ की borrowings है, barely anything, right? Now let's come down to the cash from the operating activity. So huge cash from the operating activity, and that cash has grown year on year, right? And cash from investing activity. So if you see here, they have, this is the money spent on investments that have been purchased, right? And then fixed assets purchased. So what is the company doing? The profits that they're generating is actually getting converted into their assets, right? Again, a very good indication that the company is growing, right? Company is growing, building up its asset qualities, right? Again, a very good indication. And then only concern is debtor days are pretty high, because but they have still, you can say they have reduced from 223 in March to 177 in 2021, right? Now let's come down to their promoters holding. So promoters have been holding a pretty good part of the market cap, or the company's holdings. About 75% is with them, 1% is with FIIs, DIIs have about 12-13%, and public has about very little part of it, about 11.5% is with public. Now, this is how the company looks. So some of the parts that you can really go through from the balance sheet, or from the cash from operating activity, that they're investing a lot of money in their fixed asset purchase, right? See here, this is the money they're using in buying the fixed assets, right? So company is investing a lot of money in the fixed assets. And similarly, if you see here, various other investment purchase, they're again investing a lot of investment, right, on assets. So these are some good investment that the company is doing. And of course, they have sold some investments as well. And other investing items, they have taken out about 100 crores. So all said and done, like the if you see year on year basis, the cash from operating activity is growing, right? Leaving, these 2 years, 2018 and 19, company has been maintaining positive cash flow. So to me, the company's price is looking, bolte hai na ki price speaks everything, right? Price may, all the information is hidden. According to my setup, according to my understanding, this stock is have a capacity to grow from 590 or 600 to about 1000, and the given time period could be about 1 year. So if you think you can go through the fundamentals yourself on any of the app that you want, it could be Money Control, it could be Screener.in, it could be Ticker Tape, wherever you want, and the price is looking very convincing at this point of time. If you're convinced, you can invest upon it. I have done all my research that I needed to do. So if you like my videos, if you like the content, please give a thumbs up and share with others. To let you know that we are not monetizing it. The videos are absolutely not monetized. So there is no monetary gain that we are looking at. We are only wanting you people to make money. And I'm a SEBI registered research analyst. All my research is absolutely free for you all. So all the best, take care, and see you in the next video.